Per the Rolling Stone posted today, we want to say thank you to David Fear.
Yeah.
Get ready for a packed calendar of blockbusters, big name comedies, and more in his list of the 36 most anticipated new movies of summer 2025.
How can there be 36? Let's do it.
Is this in date order?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Oh wow.
This
Okay,
is
perfect.
great.
Shout out David. Thank you, David.
I want to do a lot. Well, if there's something glaring, I'm going to point it out. Because
Okay.
he's not. He didn't put Final Destination up there, did he?
Spoiler alert, Final Destination is on the list.
Okay, cool. All right, keep going. Okay,
so
cool,
let's start
cool.
off with what's coming out next week.
Yes.
Very big blockbuster hit I know you're going to love.
Yeah.
With Jenna Ortega and Abel Tesfaye. Hurry up tomorrow.
Oh, no. Oh.
It's gonna be terrible.
I haven't even seen the trailer. I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't want it in my
buddy,
life. I don't want it in
listen.
my life.
I subjected myself to The Idol. We talked about The Idol on
Yeah.
our HBO episode a month ago. I subjected myself to The Idol. I do not think he got better at acting in 2 years. I'm
It's
gonna
been
go
2
ahead.
years?
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and say this movie is going to get a 41% tomato score, and I think I think this movie is going to be awful. The trailer is terrible.
Okay.
And I don't know why Jenna Ortega, for someone who is as talented as she is, keeps picking these roles. She needs a better agent.
Yeah. I'll go 52.
52?
Yeah.
I'll say 41.
Still bad.
This one's coming out same day, but might end up being better as far as score. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Ooh. That's going to have a high score. I mean,
That's going to have a high score. It's the final one.
Yeah. For now.
For now.
Yeah. As long as Renner's not in it.
Tom Cruise. I just rewatched all the Mission
Yeah.
Impossibles.
You speak on this.
How many are there?
There's quite a few.
This is what the.
I think this is the
11th.
11th.
What?
Wow, okay.
No. 8 was Dead Reckoning. It's the 9th one.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the
ninth.
9th one.
Okay.
They're great. All of them are great. I think this will do it'll land high, but I think it'll sit at an 88 rotten.
I was going to say it's going to be like 87, 88.
It's gonna be too long. It's already 2 hours and 40 something minutes. It's way too long.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much money this is gonna make.
I think it's going to do pretty well.
Because about the same day as probably another movie he's about to talk about right now. But I think it's gonna be great. There has never been a terrible Mission Impossible to me, other than like 2. But like you can have fun with 2 at the very least.
There's another one later on that I don't love. But I can't remember which
Rogue
one
Nation?
it is.
It's gotta be Rogue Nation.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 3.
No, three's fine.
Three's
I like
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Three has the orange Lamborghini.
I hadn't watched 3 in a while, and I was like,
It's Abrams, right?
yeah. I was like, it's fine. It's a lot of lens flare in it.
Yeah.
It's fine though. It's okay. They've never been bad. So I'll say 88. It'll sit and it'll be a really good movie.
Okay.
And it's going to be good.
Coming out May 23rd, a remake from our childhood, Lilo and Stitch.
It looks like a shot for shot, other than the alien wearing the dress. Shot
Yeah.
for shot.
I can't. I'm so mad. Get that motherfucker in the movie.
Get that motherfucker in a dress, man. What the
That's
fuck are y'all
so
doing,
crazy,
bro?
man.
That's so crazy. Y'all couldn't put that alien in a dress, bro. That motherfucker
He
non-binary.
has
as
one
shit.
eye. Like,
Yeah, like, come on, man. He's
Oh,
they them, bro.
yeah.
They put him in a dress, bro. Leave it
God,
alone.
that shit is shocking.
It's
to
so
me.
crazy. Disney will bow down to like the weirdest things, and this is one of
Did
the
they
things
do that
bow
off
down to.
public opinion? They didn't want him in a dress?
Probably,
Wow.
because they make movies for everybody,
Yeah.
including your MAGA uncle,
Yeah.
and your aunt, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What's
So
the Republicans buy sneakers too?
yeah, probably.
Shout out to Michael Jordan. Coming out.
Hold on, no, we didn't give the tomato
Oh, yeah,
score.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think be real. I think Stitch looks like my dog Roman. So I love that.
Listen, I love the animated one.
Yeah.
Stitch is so powerful.
Very powerful. Cause people don't remember when that movie came out. It was Stitch Mania.
Yeah.
He was all over the world.
Yep.
I think that like because of Rachel Ziegler having the woke mind virus,
Oh yeah.
this is gonna be like one of the last Disney remakes, like live action remakes that comes out.
Yeah.
It sadly looks like it could be like one of the like better ones, but I think this is probably gonna be
77.
around 65.
65. I'll go 77. 77. If it's shot for shot, it's such an easy movie to make.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna change the world. It's not gonna reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
If they keep it to what the original was and not too many changes, then it'll be fine. I think they changed Snow White too much for the MAGA crowds, but it'll be fine. I'm going to see it.
Okay.
So
End of the month, May 30th, 3 movies are coming out.
Sheesh.
One being Bring Her Back, one being Karate Kid Legends, and the other being The Phoenician Scheme.
Okay. I don't know what the first one is. Bring
Her Back is the guys who did the movie with the hand.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I saw the trailer
That's
for
her
that.
shit.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of early screenings, reactions.
Yeah.
And people said it was like that.
Okay.
They said it was dope.
Okay. I like Talk to Me. I didn't love it, but it was good.
It was good. I gave it like a 3, I think.
Great poster.
It's all about trauma. This one looks like
trauma
more too.
Trauma. Yeah. Oh, it was her. She was like an orphan or something, right? Yeah.
Can we just stop with the trauma shit?
I don't remember who. I think this is probably just everything that I remember, and I don't know who said it. Is probably a tweet that I read. But it's horror movies should cause trauma, not solve it.
Yes, I don't. I'm tired of trauma in horror movies.
The hand is haunted. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm so tired of it. I think this movie is the type of elevated horror.
I have no idea what that means.
It's the type of elevated horror movie that people love. I could see it landed at about an 85, 80, 88. I just think that with the positive reception that things like Heart Eyes got this year.
Yeah, that's true.
That should make more places. And we'll see, because I'm pretty sure this is on the list too. There's a slasher remake coming this summer. Mm-hmm. I think if that does well, we should cut trauma out of the things. But I think this will land at about an 85.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
The second one was
Karate Kid Legends.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Awful.
And you know what? 10 years too late, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. The reboot ship has, unless you got a really good one, it's over.
I think they're banking on the Cobra Kai ending being the thing that brings people to this movie.
Are they they're connected technically, right?
I heard they're connected.
Yeah.
Yes. I heard there's cameos from the kids on the show.
Okay.
In the movie,
okay.
But Jaden Smith is not in the movie.
Okay.
So I think you got to bring everybody back if you're going to do something like that. This looks terrible. I think it's going to land at about I'm going to be real. It's probably going to be the worst reviewed movie of the year. I think it's going to be 22%.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be low.
I think
it's going to be bad. Yeah.
It's going to be bad. Phoenician Scheme is the Wes Anderson movie, I think.
Yes.
I don't watch those, so that's you.
Me and Jessica will go. I'm really excited. I mean, he's basically he kind of went into a point where it was oh, is this just going to be self-parody almost? But he's kind of owning it. Yeah. I still haven't seen Asteroid City, but people loved that. So I bet this is going to be high 70s.
High 70s. Cool. What's next? We're in June now, huh?
June 6th. There's 4 movies coming out June 6th.
This is an active summer season too. That's why I wanted to do this.
That's what it looked like. One being Ballerina, the other one being Echo Valley. We have The Life of Chuck, and we have Pavements, all on June 6th.
Okay. Ballerina, I've heard of that one.
Yes.
Let's go first.
Ballerina, John Wick spinoff, the first one. The Continental didn't do that well, the TV show.
No, it didn't. Well. We didn't watch it.
But didn't have Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
This one does.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And this is with Ana de Armas?
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's also great. She was the best part of I hated that last Bond movie, and she was the best part of it.
Oh, I think she's great. She seems to be all in on this.
Yeah.
I always say this, I wish they would just give women leads their own movie sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, we saw movies like G47 with Viola Davis and all these other. So I'm you know what? I'm cool with this because it doesn't seem like I know what to do.
And this, the best part about John Wick is that it has always felt like an adaptation of a comic book that doesn't exist.
Yes.
So this could work.
And it's its own. And the thing that I think will work with Ballerina, we have built this world sufficiently over the past decade, so it won't be a question of putting her in it and having her be a part of it.
Yeah.
The trailer looks bananas.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah. You heard that it isn't good though, didn't you?
I did not hear that.
I thought somebody I know saw test screenings, but I could be imagining.
I would hope they would change it because that's a stellar record of these movies for the past 10 years. I think it will be good, but I think people might be wearing thin of the whole thing. I think it does need to take a break. We're only a year and a half removed from 4. I'm going to go 80, 81. I don't think it'll be as good as 4.
I think I'm going to like it, but I think it's going to be low 70s.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it'll be great. It'll be solid. What the fuck are the other 3?
Echo Valley.
Yeah, don't know Echo Valley.
In that? Who's in? Let me look it up. I'll look it up.
Let's say you're a mom like Kate Garrett, Julianne Moore, raising horses on a Pennsylvania farm. You are already mourning the loss of a partner. Then your daughter, Claire, Sydney Sweeney, comes home one night covered in someone else's blood. You can't lose another person close to you.
This is a movie?
What do you tell the cops? How will you make sure the apple of your eye is safe? Can you protect her from both investigators and the scuzzy criminal who may have gotten your ex-addict kid mixed up?
Some Apple TV
I think
shit.
this looks it's probably going to be terrible, but I'll watch this.
I'll probably watch it too.
I really like both of these actors.
Tomato score 60.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
What's
Yes,
the next
this
one?
is on Apple TV Plus. The Life of Chuck on
Is
June
that a TV
6th.
show? Wasn't that a TV show?
No, that's Chuck.
Oh,
Oh, Chuck. I forgot about
The
Chuck.
Life of Chuck. Hold
Actually,
on.
I actually fuck with Chuck a
Let me
lot.
pull this up. What the? Oh, it's this dancing shit. I saw this at Burbank. It has Tom Hiddleston in it.
Oh yeah, there's no way to tell with something like this. This
Yeah,
is
I
a
don't
movie made
know.
for no one.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is Pavements.
Pavements. Oh, is it the movie about Pavement, the band?
Alex Ross Perry's unique look at the groundbreaking 1990s
Oh,
indie
yeah.
rock
Yeah,
band
yeah.
has already opened in selection.
I bet this. I bet this is actually going to be good. I bet this gets a mid 80s.
Okay.
From the amount of white people on the poster, 90.
90.
beloved band. So
90,
that
yeah.
automatically people
Yeah.
love band docs.
All right, June 13th is much lighter. Only 2 movies: How to Train Your Dragon and Materialists.
One of them is a rom-com and one of them is a live action.
It's a live action of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes,
Right,
it's
okay.
a live action.
So when I
With
started
Gerard Butler.
my man. When I started seeing the posters for How to Train Your Dragon, I was like, all right, which one is this?
Yeah.
Like, aren't they on like 5 or 6 now?
I'm gonna be real. I ain't never seen one.
I
of
haven't
these,
either. I haven't either.
But I would probably see this one.
Who's in it other than Butler? I mean, I guess
Bunch
it
of
doesn't
kids,
matter.
bunch of
Yeah,
fucking
it's
kids. I don't
right?
know
Yeah.
these new kids anymore.
Yeah.
Other than Jenna Ortega.
The shocking thing is that it's been that long, I guess, since the first one came
Yeah.
out.
20 years, I think.
Yeah, maybe 15.
15, 20?
Yeah, still. Like,
The dragon looks weird.
yeah, because
Alright.
I thought it was just another, the effects don't look great.
Looks like a frog.
I thought it was just going to be, I thought it was another animated one.
I think this one goes as the actual, fandom of it goes. If people really love this movie, I think they'll really love it.
Yeah, and
But I
think
can't
people-
call it, 'cause
I
I-
think people do really like this series.
The series,
but
yeah.
I know less about this than I do about Minecraft, and I don't know anything about Minecraft.
I don't know. I really don't know anything about it. I'm going to take a wild stab and say that people will like it, not love it. 75%.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes.
I say low to mid 60s, and it actually does very well.
Yeah, I think
box
it'll
office.
make money.
Yeah,
Materialist is that
I know the name.
Pedro Pascal,
Oh.
Dakota Johnson rom-com with the Captain America in it.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, yeah. The trailer looks like, again, it's not a movie I would see, but there is an absence of this type of movie.
Yeah.
So it technically has to do well.
It says
has to.
A24's on there. I guess a lot of A24 heads will go.
Yeah,
watch them.
that too. But A24 heads, romantic comedy, romantic movie heads.
And honestly, Pedro's pedigree is high right now.
He's in too much stuff this year.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
just what it is. But he's an and in the casting, so I don't think he's in it a lot, so.
3 days of shooting.
Yeah. I honestly feel like a lot of people will fuck with this, and I think the tomato score will probably reflect it. I'll say 91.
I'll say high 70s.
Wow.
Okay.
You might be right too. I've been wrong all year. You might be right. Go ahead.
I haven't. I thought the same thing about Sinners that you did.
Pixar fans, you get to eat on June 20th.
What?
Horror fans, you also get to eat on June 20th as well. Elio comes out on June 20th, along with 28 years later.
Fuck.
I didn't even know there was another Pixar. I've really fallen off of paying attention to Pixar shit.
Pixar's falling off of Pixar. Have you seen the Elio?
Elio, what is it?
Look at this weird ass shit. It's some space shit with a black person. Or is
Per
this a black
Rolling
person?
Stone, this animated adventure revolves around an 11-year-old named Elio who is convinced there are intelligent life forms somewhere out there in the galaxy. It turns out the boy was right.
The thing
I'm
with
over these movies.
The thing with Pixar is that they burn bright first weekend and then they fall off and then people are like, oh, this was a flop, and then it ends up making money throughout the year.
Yeah.
Like, that's how Inside
Yeah.
Out 2 did. Like Inside Out 2 was like what the highest grossing animated feature ever.
Yeah, I was dissing Inside Out 2 one day, and then I clicked a few things, and I was like,
popped
I'm a
off.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, it popped off. It made almost $2 billion.
I was like, I was like, another movie that this company is, or another movie that's proof this company has no idea what they're doing and just makes dog shit now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the cash register sound is muting out my thoughts.
I think this will be low 70s. I think this is it's not a sequel. It's an original property.
Yeah, which at least it's not a fucking sequel.
So I'll give it that, but I'll give it low 70s, and I think it'll make money throughout, but I don't think it makes as much money as Lilo and Stitch. I think by the time this movie comes out, Lilo and Stitch will still be making money.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out.
And Lilo and Stitch, I'm assuming they didn't just cast a bunch of white people in the Hawaiian
No, it's
roles.
actual Hawaiian people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's gonna that's gonna fulfill that need in this like white lib moviegoer way we're talking about.
Yep.
Like, oh, we got like we did our thing. We saw the Hawaiian movie.
We don't gotta see this one.
Yeah.
28 years later, I am cautiously cautious about this one. It's been a long time since the last one.
Yeah.
But they are pushing the hell out of this.
I mean it. So wait, it's days and weeks, right?
Days, weeks, years.
This is years.
This is years.
Is there a month? There is no months.
There's no months.
So it's only this is the third movie, right?
Yes, it's the third movie. But there's another one. There's another one coming.
I think there's going to be 5 total.
Yes.
Years is the first of 3.
It's the first of 3.
Okay.
The next one comes next year.
Okay.
With Nika DaCosta directing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She did Candyman. I like Candyman. I like Candyman. And she did the Marvels.
I don't think that the direction was not the part of Candyman that I think ultimately kind of made it more forgettable than it seemed at the time.
The script was pretty good.
There was no Candyman. He wasn't really in the movie.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be good. I mean, listen, I rag on the guy a lot.
Aaron Taylor?
No. Him, I rag on him, but I also love him.
Yeah, I love him to death, man.
Boyle is a really good fucking director.
Yep.
No, he's the kind of director who's good, like, no matter what type of movie he's making.
But Garland in the last 10 years.
I don't know. I mean, I was one of the initial Ex Machina, still as good as it gets.
Yeah.
I'm a truther. I feel the way about Annihilation, the way that we've been talking about Sinners.
I like Annihilation
on this episode.
I know. I like Annihilation.
But I don't think that movie's like Ex Machina is great. Annihilation, some problems. And then I don't know if I saw any of his movies after that.
You didn't see Men?
I didn't see Men. Did you?
Men is terrible.
Okay, I heard, but then people liked Civil War.
People love Civil War.
Like some people thought like it's kind of like Men, but the other people were like, oh no, it's good.
I would worry with Garland that he might try and put a socio-political message in this.
We want zombies.
Yeah,
zombies are the message. But that's why I'm glad that it's not him directing.
Yes.
And Garland, if you're listening to this, I have full faith that you could make another movie that I absolutely love someday. It just hasn't happened yet.
First tomato score for this, I'll go ahead and give it 60s, man. I don't know. It's been such a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if people are going to fuck with it. Like,
because it's just such a neat, and it doesn't have like from what it looks like, it doesn't have like the VHS camcorder-esque look anymore.
But it might have people might just be like, it's Garland, it's Boyle, 85.
They'll go see it.
Like,
yeah. That's true. I'll give it 85. I'll change the 85.
Yeah, I bet it gets in the low to mid 80s.
I don't know how much money it's gonna make because I feel like this next week is gonna probably fucking curb stomp this movie.
I feel like it's not gonna make any money.
Yeah.
June 27th is pretty action packed.
Yeah.
So 3 movies. A24 heads. You have Sorry Baby. F1 is coming out on June 27th.
Yeah.
And Megan 2.0 is June 27th.
Yeah, it's gonna get curb stomped literally the next week. Yeah.
Megan 2.0. Now it's okay to fuck the doll
because she's taller.
What?
Megan 2.0, I will say as a fan, I'm already in. Tickets already bought.
Yeah,
okay.
Did you get them already?
No, you can't get them
mentally.
already.
You already bought.
Oh,
okay. I was gonna say I thought I had notifications.
I have been in 3 movies where this trailer has played, and the head scratching, you could hear it. They don't know what the hell happened.
Listen, it is the most to do. Talk about wearing influence. It's Terminator 2. Megan, we need you to help us defeat this other Terminator now. Yeah. Listen, the horror fans, the schlocky horror fans, and the gays are gonna go to town on this 100%.
Here's the thing: you can't make a second Megan where she's the bad guy again because she was so beloved. Years ago,
like she's again, like this is,
and they knew she was gonna be beloved.
Yeah, and
it's
like
face turn Megan.
It's. Have you seen the trailer? Oh, you haven't seen the trailer. You haven't seen the trailer. Watch the trailer.
She's literally she's
Chucky now.
Yeah, and she's like a horror icon.
Yeah,
I would say fastest horror icon.
Well, there is a movie called Soulmate that's a spinoff of Megan that is coming in January.
Okay,
and that's gonna have fucking in it. Okay, it's gonna have the chick from the Boys.
Oh, which one?
Jack Quaid's girlfriend. The Middle Eastern girl.
Yeah.
I think is not the doll, but she's in it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cool. Okay. I think Megan's gonna I don't think it's going to be the runaway shocker that it was
Yeah.
in 2022.
But I think it will be crowd pleasing to the people it was made for.
75.
Yeah. So,
Okay, I'll go 75.
Yeah, I'd say it could.
Yeah. F1 just seems like it's award show based.
Built for, and it seems like it's actually good.
It seems like it's good. Too. Great cast, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Damson Idris in it. It's getting a big push. It's going to Apple TV Plus in like 3 weeks after it comes out.
Really?
I think they should take a swing on this one.
I really do think they should leave it in
Because you
theaters.
know what? People love F1.
They have a chance of having like a Days of Thunder-esque thing with this movie. I want to see it in IMAX. It looks amazing. I love F1 too. I can't wait to see this shit. So I'll give it like a 90.
Yeah, this is going to be low 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we get to July. It's about to be crazy in July.
And Sorry Baby?
I don't know what that is.
I know what that is.
Don't know what that is? We'll skip it. Okay. July 4th is on a Friday, but there's movies coming out the week of July 4th, so we'll just call it that. Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh my God, I forgot that was coming.
This is crazy, man.
I forgot that was coming out.
This movie is going to suck, and there's almost no telling how bad. Now, just tangentially, I just saw, like, you know, you find out, like, spoilers for these movies, like, based on, like, toys and shit that come out. Like, first look at Dr. Doom is, like, a Funko Pop because it got produced in the factory. They just saw, like, you know, whatever new... Like,
there's new dinosaurs.
Yeah, and, like, it just is, like, a T-Rex with, like... It, you know when SpongeBob has those inflatable strongman arms? It looks like a T-Rex with those fucking
Longer
things
arms.
on it. Like, they gave him, like...
They said they're going back to the horror aspect of Jurassic Park, which is impossible to do.
They're remaking... I mean, it looks... You know how, like, kind of all of these legacy sequels have a little bit of, like, remake element to them? Yeah. It looks like a little bit of a remake of Lost World, the second Jurassic Park. Yeah. Even though they already kind of did that.
They've run out of ideas with these movies.
This movie came out of nowhere, man. Yeah. Like,
and Scarlett Johansson is in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of famous people in the movie. Like, there are A-list celebrities in this movie.
Do they have the list? Because it's Scarlett Johansson.
Let's see if they have the list. No. It just says Scarlett Johansson leads the operation designed to track down the few remaining dinosaurs.
They're burying the lead. Because there are a lot of really famous people in this fucking movie.
It says things unsurprisingly run amok. Mahershala Ali, Rupert Friend, and Wicked's Jonathan Bailey provide some Homo sapien support.
Insane.
This, like, no one wanted or even thought they would make another one of these movies so fast. It's baffling to me. Like, I can't believe it's coming out.
Well, accompanying it on July 2nd is The Old Guard 2, and on July 4th we have 40 Acres.
Okay, The Old Guard 2. I don't know I don't know what Old Guard 2 or 40 Acres are, but I'm going to take a guess at what both of them are. And then we'll see how close they are.
Go ahead.
The Old Guard 2, I want to say, is the sequel to, like, a Netflix movie that probably has like a B- level lead actor.
Yo, Pat's good.
That
was all on the top. That was all on the top of the dome.
Okay.
That was on the top of the dome. That's crazy.
And 40 Acres, I want to say, is I want to say it's a black comedy. There we go. Hell yeah, The Old Guard. Absolutely. I want to say it's a black comedy, like a black culture comedy, not like a dark comedy. I want to say it's a black comedy that, like, feels many years too late. Like, it's like the title is a joke on reparations somehow, but it's actually something dumb.
So per Rolling Stone, the mighty Danielle Deadweiler leads a community of post-apocalyptic survivors who've managed to turn a patch of farmland into a sanctuary.
Wow, I was off on this one.
The kind that you have to vigilantly defend from various other parties trying to make do in a brave new scorched earth world.
So this one's odd because it was actually in a film festival last year. So I guess it got picked up and now it's finally coming out.
Okay.
So it's actually really old.
Okay.
Well, not really old, but it actually has scores and everything. People have seen it.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Old Guard's going to get like a 1%.
Yeah.
That's 1%.
I mean, that's going to go into the list of movies that are like The Old Guard and The Old Guard 2.
So many of them on Netflix.
It's a grim list. It's sad.
This next week is a big one.
July 11th is going to be by itself.
Yep.
I'm assuming for reasons. Superman.
Yes. It's by itself. You're accurate in your prediction. Jurassic Park gets a week to itself because that's the only time it's going to be making any money.
And I don't think it's. I mean, I love dinosaurs as much as I love dinosaurs way more than the next
So you're thinking
guy.
it's a possibility that F1 takes these 2 weekends?
Yeah, I don't think they're planning. I mean, they promoted this Jurassic Park movie. Like, think about the promo the
Superman's
new trilogy got of Jurassic Park movies over the last decade.
Yeah,
it was an onslaught. It was like the McDonald's toy level of thing. I'm like shocked this movie's coming out, and I still forget all the time.
It drops in like
happening.
a month, a month and a half. Yeah, you're right. Superman. This is a bit do or die.
It is.
It's a bit do or die.
I personally want it to succeed. I think I mean, Gunn is one of the greats.
Yeah.
I think it's probably going to hit around.
I think it'll
low
be good.
low to mid 80s on Rotten, and I think it's gonna
rule of thumb on super movies that they rarely ever pop the first time around. Rarely. Black Panther is an exception.
Yeah, but this I think for a lot of people, this is the first time it feels like the DC movies have a chance to be good.
But there's a chance that culture argument comes up again. Because keep in mind, Pat, people have had over 15 years with one Superman.
Yeah.
And they've only had one. This is a new Superman, so they're going to be comparing it to that style of Superman endlessly.
I think
throughout this whole thing.
I think Gunn's style is enough to get him over.
Okay.
Like I mean he made Rocket and Groot famous. Like a fucking tree.
It looks
and
good.
It looks incredible.
He to me has not missed with this DC stuff. I think this is do or die.
I don't think he's ever missed.
True.
Like, I mean, Guardians 2
is
great,
kind of ass.
But I think that's the fact that he made 2 incredible Guardians movies.
Yeah.
In that malaise.
I mean, they should have given Avengers, but
yeah. Oh, can you imagine how much better
Avengers
like
would
the
be,
state of filmmaking overall could be? And actually, Whedon, obviously gross guy. That first Avengers movie, I think, is fan-fucking-tastic.
It's great.
If they'd given Gunn what they gave to the Russos, we're having
a different conversation.
Yeah, we'd be living in just a different world.
We're having a way different conversation. I think Superman's going to be good. The trailers look good. I think people complaining have just been, I don't know.
I think that's the same people who complain about women being in Star Wars.
True.
And that Bella Ramsey was cast in Last of Us.
I think this is going to hit. Truthfully, I think it's going to hit. I think it's going to be great.
I think women are going to like this. I think Rachel Brosnahan is going to get a lot of female eyes on the movie.
I'll go 85.
I think 85 is safe. But man, I'm still now I have Marvel brain because I'm like, man, I'm waiting. I need to see Pattinson in this movie. I need to see him. I need to see him.
I think it's an 85 with the caveat that I think the fans will like this more than critics do.
Yes.
So that will probably lift it.
Yeah.
Let's shoot the next week. Next week is also another one that's by itself, I think.
Yep. We got 5 movies left for the month of July. On the 18th, they're doubling up. I Know What You Did Last Summer is on the 18th, along with Eddington.
Yes. Oh, wow. Superman gets 2 weeks by itself.
Yeah. I think I Know What You Did This Summer missed the boat on. I think it looks good.
This was the slasher reinvention that I was talking about that I feel like if this hits, they need to stop with the trauma shit.
Yes, totally.
If this hits.
I think this has a narrow path to success. Because Scream already exists. And I think that to get new eyes on this franchise, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard. Because I Know What You Did Last Summer was already B tier.
Yes.
It was already very niche in itself, but it made money
I know.
But Scream made a lot of money back then.
Scream was a phenomenon, and look at what it is now versus like that B tier that I Know What You Did is in.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Because it was like that, Valentine, shit like that. I honestly think it'll do well. I think 70s, to me, is a success for the distributor. I think a 70s is a success that will allow them to keep making these movies.
Yeah.
I want it to be good. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm going to be seeing it. What was that next one?
Eddington.
I don't know what that is.
What is it? Yeah.
Is it like some British shit?
I think it's
Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal. The year is 2020.
He's in too much
The town is
shit.
Eddington, New Mexico. The battle between
it's Ari Aster.
It's Ari Aster.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this could be incredible.
Yeah, it's a COVID-19 movie.
Is it?
Yeah, it's about COVID-19.
Okay.
Wow.
There is somebody I want to make a COVID-19 movie.
Yeah,
it's
it's him.
I still have to see that movie Eric doesn't like.
Bro is Afraid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Civil War, where I know people who loved it. I know people who really did not think it was their cup of tea.
I will go see it
I feel like Aster didn't. I just don't believe the guy made a bad movie.
He hasn't missed yet to me.
And Joaquin doesn't make bad movies either. So I don't is it 3 hours long?
Is this
and
the
weird?
movie he didn't want to? This is the movie he did when he didn't want to be the gay dude. And
No, that's a different.
Okay.
That's a different.
I think this will be great. I think it will probably not get a lot of. It'll be struggling to get a theater in the summer
because of Bo.
Yeah.
Because people are like, like you had what was before Midsummer? Even better.
Hereditary.
Hereditary. You had Hereditary and Midsummer, and then
you got weirder and weirder
Yeah.
as you went
yeah.
along.
But that's clearly what he wants to do.
I think this will struggle to find an audience,
Yeah.
truthfully. But I think it'll be great. I'll give it like a high 80s.
Yeah. And
Okay.
you know what? I hope we love it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Aster.
Pedro has another big week next week on July 25th.
Oh no.
Yep.
Fantastic Four First Steps is accompanied by Happy Gilmore 2
That's
and Oh Hi.
Which is not about our
hi.
favorite getaway
Yeah.
spot.
Our favorite racist getaway spot. Fantastic Four. I mean, before Thunderbolts, I would have said this is do or die.
Yeah.
But I think that because Thunderbolts did so
Still
well,
is a little bit. A little bit.
I think that the fact that Thunderbolts did so well allows this to kind of coast a little bit.
It might actually make people go see it, which I
is the
didn't
truth.
think they were going
Yeah.
to do.
I think Fantastic Four as a commodity is something that most people, in the same way the Guardians of the Galaxy was, it's a hard sell because a lot of people are unfamiliar with them.
Yeah.
It's been all over 10 years since the last time they've been in a movie altogether. And they also haven't been teased very much.
Mhm.
I'll say that much.
Yeah.
They haven't been teased very much. I know Thunderbolts do this thing, but they haven't been teased very much before this happened. So I think the cast is great. I think the trailers have looked like a movie. I think the one thing that's strong about
I
Thunderbolts...
think the VFX look bad in Fantastic
I think
Four.
thing looks a little rough.
That's generous.
Actually, no,
he looks
Silver
terrible.
Surfer.
He looks terrible. And Silver Surfer looks so bad. They both look so bad.
I'm trying to throw us some bail.
No,
I'm
they
trying
look
to throw us some
terrible.
bail.
Listen,
I'm trying to throw us some bail.
if it is good, I will. I'm watching Andor right
Yeah,
now. I will
yeah.
fold if I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I think when it looks the movie looks good, and I think production design looks great.
Yeah.
In like the same way that Guns Guardians
Yeah.
did. But I think when they start, I think when they go invisible and they stretch and they turn into a rock and they catch on fire and they are the Silver Surfer, it looks bad.
The weaknesses of Marvel start to show.
Yeah.
And there's rumors, literally as of 24 hours ago,
this is unfucking believable.
that it's going through reshoots right now. Weeks before it's supposed to come out.
That should be illegal. Like what? How?
I
How?
have no clue.
Like you cannot. I don't know.
But remember, keep in mind, and this is like trivia for you too, Mark. This movie and Superman, this movie actually started filming after Superman.
Okay.
And was initially going to come out before.
But it was supposed to come out before Superman. So it had less weeks to be in production. And mind you, Pedro Pascal was shooting all these movies we've been talking about.
That's nuts.
And Last of Us.
Yeah.
And the Mandalorian movie that comes out next year.
Wow.
I guarantee Gunn is doing more practical stuff on Superman 2 than they're doing
I think
on,
he is. Other than the kaiju in the movie. But
yeah.
So Superman actually had longer in the tank and is coming out before this movie that came out that took shorter. I think I got that right.
Yeah, people will get what you mean.
Yeah, so like it's actually kind of crazy that this movie's coming out right now at all. I mean, keep in mind the fact that they're filming an Avengers movie right now with over 30 people in it.
Yeah.
That's coming out next month.
Allegedly,
Next May.
script not done.
Script
allegedly.
not done.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's
Wow.
coming out allegedly next May.
Wow.
So that just goes to show you where, again, it's do or die, where like Thunderbolts had some time. No one was really paying attention to Thunderbolts that much.
They almost like it is better for my life if the movies are doing well.
Yes.
I will say that.
Yeah.
Now, am I rooting against some of them specifically? Maybe. But they're kind of in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation which is, of course, 2020 hindsight. The movie already came out.
Yeah.
But they kind of, they undersold Thunderbolts, I will say.
A lot, I think.
Like one person, especially me, I have been shitting on their lack of ability to make stars the way they did 10, 15 years ago. Like, look, Robert Downey Jr. was already famous, but Iron Man was his comeback movie.
Yeah.
Hemsworth made more famous by Thor. Chris Evans made famous by Captain America. Scarlett Johansson already famous, but certainly made more famous by like all of these people. Like another level of stardom. Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, I guess already.
She was already famous.
Like that's not happening again. Yeah. That's not happening with.
We'll see how many people are in Avengers. They're not trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they literally need 1 million C-level stars instead of
Shang-Chi guy. He's not a bigger star after Shang-Chi. He did that from Barbie. Barbie made him a bigger star.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's weird to see.
Yeah. Fantastic Four, however, again,
it has Pedro.
Other than Pedro, like obviously people love Cousin. I'm not going to take that away from them. Not a big star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, he's not. He's not.
And he's also not practically in the. He's the thing.
He's not putting the asses in the seats. Like that's.
As far as quality, personal thoughts, I want this to be good. I will serve.
That's the thing. I would like all these to be good.
I will settle for serviceable. Thunderbolts in this movie are honestly the two most interested I've been in this world in a long time. It's Fantastic Four and X-Men and Blade are the last three things.
I mean, which we now know
it's not coming.
It's not happening.
It's not coming.
You heard it here first.
These are the last things that have come to me that are just like that's the only things I really care about in Marvel.
But so this is what I was hinting at earlier, which is that it would be a lot more exciting that what's his name, the dude who did New Avengers Thunderbolts?
Jeff something, right?
Yeah, he's doing X-Men.
Yeah,
I would love that if we didn't have the Blowjob Brothers doing
Avengers,
the 15th Avengers movie.
It's hard to get excited because again, you also know now, or we know now, that this movie is also a setup for what's coming out then. And I think that if you're reintroducing these characters, it should not be in a setup movie for something that comes. Yeah. That's gonna come in
something that is also
11
not
months.
Done
it's
yet?
not
like,
done yet. Yeah,
also,
which is why I think the reshoots are happening.
Yeah.
It's because they're all there.
Yeah,
and they're doing that. Yeah. That's probably why they're doing the reshoots.
And I mean, maybe I'm not the.
Oh my god! What if they did the reshoots because the script isn't done? And they said, we need to put this in the movie. And someone said, but that's not in this movie. So they had the Fantastic Four go back and come back and say, we got to do this in this movie because it's not going to make sense if y'all do this in that movie.
I'd be shocked if that's not exactly what happened. Or if they're like, hey, we have to have this scene.
To make sense.
And they're like, okay, well, we can either put this scene at the 20-minute mark of Doomsday or like kind of weirdly in the third act of the Fantastic Four movie. And they're like, that's it. Get it in there.
So, I mean, that's obviously there, but also the critical reception to Marvel. Thunderbolts notwithstanding, people, I won't say they're fed up, but they know
care.
They're familiar with their game at this point.
Yeah.
So I think that leaves Fantastic Four and Disney with like, we have to at least be as good as Superman.
Yeah.
But with Fantastic Four, it could either be a 91 or it could
41.
be a 71. Yeah, or 41 at this point. I'm going to err on the side of caution and say that they've made a 71% good movie. Where there's good ideas, but it's varied by the numbers. And that's what it looks like to me in the trailer.
I think it looks well made outside of some of the VFX. I hope it's good. All the leads are good. Like they don't have usually they have somebody who I'm like, oh god,
big year for Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah.
She's in Mission Impossible as well. So you think 70?
Yeah, I get. Yeah,
it could be 91 or 71.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I don't know. At least it's a talent. Matt Shankman is a talented director.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. They gave him Spider-Man, I think, right? I think he's doing Spider-Man.
And X-Men.
No, Thunderbolts guy's doing X-Men. I think this guy's doing Spider-Man. But
one more thing. Am I the only person? Like, I know I've convinced myself that Pattinson is going to show up in this Superman movie, and I'm 5 years old, But am I like, is there another shoe that's going to drop with this fucking Downey Jr. thing? Like, is he?
The rumor is that he's Iron Man too.
Okay,
yeah.
Here's my question. The yes or no question is: will Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Doctor Doom be played straight?
No.
Okay.
What's next?
So we're going into August now. Before we go into August, RollingStone.com, most anticipated movies summer 2025. Make sure they get the clicks. Thank y'all for allowing us to aggregate. August 1st, we have The Naked Gun and Together.
Together's the horror movie. Naked Gun with
Liam Neeson, right?
That trailer got me. That trailer was actually really funny.
It's funny. Nobody's gonna see this movie.
You think so? Oh, it's like Lonely Island guys. They never have anybody. If it's good, they might. We need a Sinners type of word of mouth for Naked Gun.
I think what's the craziest thing to me is that like they went with like Liam Neeson for this role. Like they weren't like we need somebody young to do this. Like
that might be the gag.
Yeah, it's true.
That might be the gag.
Yeah.
I think the trailer looks good. I don't 60%. But shit like Novocaine shocked me this year.
Yeah.
Novocaine hit 80, so I'm gonna go 80.
I still gotta see it.
Novocaine's great. I'm gonna go 80 with. I'm gonna go 80.
You said Novocaine was great.
It was great.
Okay,
I really liked it.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
It was good.
And other Letterboxd marked liked it, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Novocaine. Yeah. He's not fucking dead. What? Together is a horror movie with old girl and a Franco kid, right?
Oh, yes. It's a couple's movie, right? Yeah. Oh,
I don't Franco and Alison Brie.
I don't fucking know. I don't know what looks weird.
I bet it. Just knowing it's the two of them, and I haven't even seen the full trailer, but I bet it's good.
I'll go like 82.
Yeah,
we're really high on these movies.
Yeah,
this year.
You're being very generous.
We're hoping that the box office survives.
Starts kicking ass.
Yeah.
Before we get into August 8th, really quick on Happy Gilmore 2 and Oh Hi. I forgot we didn't.
Oh shit, Happy Gilmore 2 is gonna suck.
Okay.
It's a Netflix movie.
I think Justin
Eric's
hates
gonna
Sandler's Netflix
Eric's
movies.
gonna love it. Eric's gonna love it.
I might love it too. We just don't know yet.
Becky Lynch is in it.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fine.
Can we? But since we're talking movies, you knew that Liv Morgan's movie role was not going to be, quote, a big Hollywood movie.
I knew that, yes.
You know, when somebody says they're going to be in a big Hollywood movie, it is not going to be a big Hollywood movie.
It is a Takashi Miike movie.
But you know what? I think that's exactly about...
That's what she should do.
That's right.
She's that type of person who loves those types of movies.
Yeah,
and it's going to be gory and bloody.
Yeah, but when I saw the announcement, I was like, oh, this is gonna be some bullshit. And then I saw what it actually was. I was like, okay, this is I'm into this.
But don't hype it that much.
No. I'm just saying.
Oh Hi, we don't know.
Fit.
Skip. Oh Hi.
Oh Hi is Logan Lerman and Molly Gordon.
I'll tell you something about this later.
Back to August 8th, another remake. Might be very popular. Freakier Friday comes out August 8th.
Hell no.
They shot this in my neighborhood.
They did. Yeah. Yeah, you told me.
Along with Weapons on August 8th.
Oh. Weapons, a movie that Jordan Peele tried to get for his production company. His manager failed to actually acquire the movie, and he fired his manager for that.
This must be a good movie because to have established yourself as perhaps the preeminent, most desirable original content person with your last three movies, and then to fire your manager because you couldn't acquire somebody else's movie is crazy.
It was supposed to be a Monkey Paw production, and it didn't happen. And Jordan Peele fired us, and he wanted this movie bad. Zach Kreger did Barbarian, sleeper hit of 2023.
Well, I would say, at least for my filmmaking, one of the most influential movies.
1,000%.
Absolutely. Like
1,000%.
I'm going into meetings now, like referencing Barbarian almost every time I'm in a meeting.
One of the best horror movies of the last decade. Weapons trailer looks fucking nuts.
Yeah.
This movie looks great.
Could be one of the top 5 of the year.
I think this is going to be Sinners and this are probably going to be the top 2 grossing horror movies.
Yeah. I mean, for me and you, like the Weapons could be.
That's gonna be it. Yo, 100%.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it.
Like in the 3 to 1 range.
I'm gonna go 90. I think Zach Kreger is
and
next.
it's going to be like
critically
because
acclaimed.
of how good Barbarian was. People are like, and this isn't anything against the movie. People are waiting to give this movie good reviews.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna give it a 91.
Yeah.
91% Rotten Tomatoes. It's one of my most anticipated movies of the year.
But one of my one of my most anticipated and one I'm expecting to like actually be that good. Like there's other like some Scott Adkins movies are very anticipated too, but I don't expect them to be in my top 3 of the year.
Freakier Friday, 42% Rotten Tomatoes. I think Disney they know that this one they're shoving in August, so that lets you know
August isn't great. I will say the Lohan comeback is still TBD.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that it could, if the winds blow the right way for that, this could be a hit.
Okay. August 15th, this is by itself. Nobody 2 on August 15th.
Oh my God, we haven't even seen a trailer for this yet, so I can't call it.
But I'll say, you like the first movie more than I do. The first movie's good.
Timo.
Why is he directing it? Why it's great. I mean, it's amazing. I think it's fantastic.
Timo.
But why is it happening?
He's directing the 3rd one too.
Is he?
Yeah.
And he's directing Beekeeper too.
Yeah.
So Timo is a Indonesian.
Yes, he's Indonesian. He does all the great fight choreography movies. He did Shadow Strays, which was in my top 5 last year.
He did the incredible VHS 85 sequence that is on like a 12K red camera.
Yeah. I love Timo. I love Odenkirk. I don't know what the first one rated. I can't call it. Actually, I don't want to rate this one. I haven't seen the trailer.
It's going to be seemingly just like a really souped up version of the first movie.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I want to see what Odenkirk does, but allegedly people have seen the trailer at CinemaCon, I think, a month ago, but they haven't put it out yet, so we'll see.
August 22nd, there's 3 movies on deck.
Jesus.
Spike Lee's Highest to Lowest on August 22nd,
Woo!
along with Honey Don't and Lurker.
Honey Don't. That trailer looked like some dog shit to me.
Is that a horror movie?
No, it's let me show you what it is.
Filmmaker Ethan Cohen and co-writer / editor / life partner in crime.
Ethan Cohen's been obsessed with lesbians since
it's the Margaret Qualley
and Margaret Qualley
lesbian detective movie.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, it could be good. He needs to get back with his brother.
He hasn't been doing well, so I'll go 50 with that. I don't think
people kind of fucked with what was that movie called? It was from last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't Love Lies Bleeding. It was the other one.
Oh God, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Get the brothers back together.
I think it's gonna be like 55. Though.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Spike Lee, Highest to Lowest.
It could be a 91 or a 41.
Yeah.
Bruh. You don't know with Spike no more. Denzel Washington,
and it's a remake.
Yeah,
it's a remake of a Kurosawa movie. Like
about the record industry, the music industry.
Here's what I know: Spike Lee is remaking another incredible
foreign film.
Another incredible Asian film, and Denzel Washington says the word memes in the trailer. Will it be good? There's literally no telling.
Also, Ice Spice is in it, and A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky and Ice Spice, yes.
A$AP Rocky in the trailer. Ice Spice not in the trailer.
That lets you know she either has 5 seconds in the movie, or she is actually,
or they're cutting it down to 5 seconds,
or she's a musician. In the movie.
Okay, yeah.
That could be another thing. She's actually a musician in the movie. I don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna err the side of caution and say 61%.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds 61%. Fair.
Yeah. Lurker.
I don't know if that's a horror movie.
Another standout from this year's Sundance, writer-director Alex Russell's debut takes a well-worn subject and makes it feel so dangerously cringe comedic that you want to cover your eyes. Theodore Pellerin and Saltburn's Archie, if I butcher this last name.
A retail employee infiltrates the inner circle of an artist on the verge of stardom as he gets closer to the budding music star.
No.
Nothing?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is.
I don't. Movies like this are so like.
Per Rolling Stone, call it Nightcrawler for the social media generation.
No,
nope,
I don't want to.
Absolutely not. No, sir. It's the kid from mid '90s is the main character in this.
Okay.
The kid from mid '90s.
Last week of the summer, Caught Stealing on August 29th, along with The Roses on August 29th.
Don't know either one of
them. We won't be seeing those.
Yeah. Don't know either of those two? No. That's our summer.
Wow. It's a stacked year.
Yeah,
way better than last year.
Yeah, there's movies coming out.
Yeah, like we'll my A-list will be getting a lot of work this year.
Man, F1's gonna be good.
I can't wait for F1 I think my most anticipated is F1, Superman, and Weapons.
Yeah, and somehow F1 I would say is like the distant third.
Yeah,
in that.
I mean, Mission Impossible is so close. I can't say it's most anticipated. So I'll say anything further than any of those.
Weapons really. What's this movie even about?
I don't even know.
I'm so excited.
We didn't mention Final Destination. It's coming out in a week. It's probably going to get like a 10%, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Because that's a roller coaster movie. We're just going there for the thrills, baby.
Okay.
So you just catch me in the theater screaming.
That trailer, I was going, with that glass.
Hey, fuck it. It's going to be some shit, man. Yeah. I can't wait to see that shit. But that is a summer movie preview from us. Thank you guys for listening. This was a blast.